Greetings from Teknopat.net. This is Recep Baltaş.
This is Ali Güngör.
Today we are going to test AMD's RX 470's Battlefield 1 performance.
We are using MSI Gaming Pro Carbon 970 motherboard, and on top of it you see RX 470. Here you see RAID CPU cooler from AMD. They give it free with the high-end CPUs, and underneath there is 8370 CPU, FX CPU with 8 cores. And we will see if the CPU and GPU together go well in this game, in Battlefield 1.
We also have 8 GB of RAM, and we are going to test the system with Battlefield 1 in DirectX 12.
Most of the users have 8 GB of RAM and old FX CPUs, and we will see if they can upgrade to a 470 without lagging behind the performance. We will see if we can get 60 FPS fluid in the game. We are going to load the game from the SSD, because we don't like mechanical disks and their loading times.
The system is powered by FSB 750W PSU, and we are recording this whole footage with HD60S from Elgato.
So there won't be any bottlenecks from CPU side, because we are not recording it into the computer, but we are recording it to another computer standing by our table. And the power supply may seem like an overkill, but it's a test power supply after all. We won't need all the power. Also, we are going to see how much power is the system using. Right now it's around 300 watts. Now you can see with Msi Afterburner on the left GPU temperature, GPU load, fan speed, fan RPM, GPU frequency, GDDR frequency, GDDR usage, and or FPS and frame rate.
Yes, we are using the DirectX 12 API at the moment.
The frame time seems good, the FPS seems good, CPU temperature and CPU core uses are here separately, and total sum of CPU usage is down below with RAM usage of the computer here. Now, what are our options? Let's take a look at our video options. Here you can see basic, and here you can see advanced options.
You can see that we have DirectX 12 enabled and playing at ultra settings.
Ultra settings resolution scales is at 100%. UH scale factor is unchanged from default value, and we haven't changed most of the default values.
We have just disabled motion blur.
Motion blur is unnecessary in our view, and we can better see any errors in the rendering of graphics.
Yeah.
Now we are getting into game. This is a crowded server with 64 players.
That's a lot of people, Ali.
Yes, there are a lot of people around. We put on gas mask. Our visibility is low. In this test we are going to die a lot, because one of our eyes is always on the values left.
Yes. If we check, the GPU load is 99 to 100%. We can see no bottleneck at the moment.
We will keep on watching this.
And the FPS is around 70. We know that we like FPS is like 60, 70 is so very good at the moment.
Oh, the armored train is a hard one. Armored train is strafed us very hardly. Icebreaker 80 has killed us.
Resistance is futile.
Armored trains are hard, but we are going to resist anyway. We hold most of the spots at the moment, and you can see our main rush here going along, but armored train is resisting very harshly. Let's see what we can do.
You are playing as medic, I think.
Yes, I'm a medic, but I'm not curing anyone, because as I said, we are taking a close look at values. Friendly fire isn't friendly in this game.
There's a lot of enemies in this building. You gotta be careful. I keep checking the values. In the meantime, total CPU usage is about 70% most of the time, and FPS is inside this building over 80, which is good.
Yes, the combat is going on. Again with friendly fire. We have captured the flag. We are capturing it.
This mask is blocking your vision a lot.
But there's a lot of poison gas around.
Yeah.
In World War 1 they used all kind of stuff, poisonous gas. Oh.
You were killed by the train, not by the guy.
Yes. I was surprised there a little bit. I thought he was really fast.
Yeah.
Now to the thick of combat again, but with assault this time.
Graphics are real good, by the way.
We have waited for Battlefield 1 for a long time, but it seems it was worth the wait. It's really a great game this year, and people were wondering if I have an AMD FX CPU and AMD Rx 470 graphics card, will it be enough without changing for the Zen? So we are testing for those people who are using their FX CPUs. If a GPU upgrade from a very old graphics card to a new card can bring them to ultra settings on Battlefield 1. And it seems, yes, it can bring them to ultra settings and it can get us over 60 FPS fluidly. Sometimes there are little lags because of the connection or any other stuff going on with the PC, but it's quite playable and it's quite enjoyable at the moment, except with dialogue.
Yeah, average is 70 FPS.
The average values are good, minimum and highest values also seem good, because UC is an actual massive multiplayer. Why massive? Because there are 64 players in the game. We should call it massive multiplayer instead of multiplayer. And inside the building, outside the building, FPS values are always good. Now let's see, what can we do? This cannon is unusable. Let's check different parts of the map.
It's like a map from the Star Wars.
We have lag there. I was beamed a little bit. Yes, it a little bit looks like Battlefront.
Yeah. I couldn't remember the moon.
Endor.
Yes, Endor.
Moon of Endor.
Yes, it looks like Endor.
Let's put on the gas mask. Let's throw a grenade, a potato masher, suppressive fire.
A lot of heat going on there. Wow.
Anti-tank grenade ended as well. So what do you think, Recep? Can we upgrade our old PC with a new 470?
I can clearly say that we can upgrade. 70 FPS average is very good. The CPU keeps up with the GPU. RX 470 is doing a good job here, both with FX 8370.
The real magic here is DirectX 12, we think, because it puts the load equally on the cores. So before upgrading to Zen, we can use this GPU and still use the same GPU after upgrading to Zen or an Intel equivalent, whichever you prefer. But we will see a very competitive landscape in the coming months.
Yeah.
So until then, yes, you can upgrade and you can play the game at ultra settings at a real online multiplayer match with 64 players. So thank you for watching. You can find us at technopop.net and follow our YouTube channel.
See you next time.